back to my next video, Eating with Evelyn. I'm Evelyn. So I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys a little bit first before I get into my lunch recipe. I wanted to kind of let you know why I eat the way that I do, how I started eating the way that I do, what led me to where I am today. So I kind of just wanted to give you a little story about me. So I hope you enjoy. Also, keep watching because I'm actually going to be filming a full recipe video in the same video, and it's going to be buffalo cauliflower wings with flaxseed meal, green beans or fries, whatever, and probably just like some jicama and some celery on the side because that's all I really want today, and that's what we're going to do. So anyways, so basically what happened to me, basically in 2017 I decided to go vegan just because I kind of watched a documentary called What the Health, and it opened up my eyes and made me realize like what's going on in the agriculture world and like where our food's actually coming from. And it really just turned me off, and I really just didn't want anything to do with dairy from after that. So like I literally cut dairy out of my system. I went completely vegan. I didn't know what to do. All I knew is that emotionally I didn't want to feed myself that typical American diet anymore because the food is like, the food sources are ridiculous. So anyways, I basically, my husband and I, we decided we completely cut meat out, no cheese, no dairy, no anything, and we just started eating vegetables. I was Googling pretty much every single day what to make because I'm a new vegan. I don't know what the heck to make, you know what I mean? So like, you're like, what, do I eat tofu? Or like, I don't know. So you go on Google, there is so much information, like literally, don't eat oil, don't eat this, eat tofurkey. You know, there's just like so many, everyone's opinions, and it's just like, it's so new, and it can be really confusing. So I just kind of, that's another reason why I wanted to give you my story, so that way maybe you can relate and understand that it's cool because there's total hope, and you're going to be able to find your way on the healthy food bandwagon, I promise. So anyways, so I was cooking a bunch of vegetables. I got led into like tofurkey, some, meat replacements. I bought like tofurkey and like some lunch meats and Beyond Meat and stuff like that. And I tried to like veganize all of my regular foods. And then I came to realize, well, that's kind of silly. I just kind of kept Googling, and then like after, practicing, just what my body really likes and needs, I kind of just developed like a food plan for myself, and it works. So I basically started eating a bunch of vegetables, and I still kind of felt like something was missing. So I did go back to eating some meats as a luxury because technically that is what your ancestors used to do. They used to eat meat as like a reward, like once a week or something like that. It wasn't every single day. You're eating meat maybe 2-3 times a day, or once a day. Think about what your digestive system's doing. You know what I mean? Like, think about how you feel after you eat that meat. Aren't you like, I don't know, don't you feel slow? Don't you feel like you're in like a food coma? Like, I don't know, it's just, I only eat meats on the weekends because I like to give my body a really nice break. As you know, I fast, so every single day I'm giving my digestive system a break for 16 hours every single day. So that's one thing. 2, I'm feeding myself complete plant-based meals that I'm cooking, and I know exactly what I'm putting in it. It's not going to have preservatives in it or some weird ingredient that I can't even pronounce, you know what I mean? So figure out what works for you. You can get so creative, and that's what I really want to teach you guys, to get creative so that you don't get bored with your food, because I know it can seem like it gets boring, like vegetables, like, a salad. Like, I personally don't even really like salads. I'll eat like a salad once a week or something like that. Like, I'm too into spices and flavors and, just really awesome dishes to kind of just resort to a salad. So, but anyways, so basically now I eat just like basic fish. Like, I love halibut. I love mahi-mahi. I don't really like tilapia, it's gross. And then I like salmon. So those are my 3 favorite fishes. Oh, and like ahi tuna. Yeah, that's pretty good. So the only reason that I like kosher meat over regular meat, I will explain to you, is because everything is energy, right? Your energy, I'm energy, my dog is energy, the food that you eat is energy. So think about this, okay? So like, let's just say you are eating lamb or something, okay? And they kill the lamb. The lamb is sad and it like literally like feels all this pain, and all this energy of like the sadness and pain and traumatizing energy is now being transferred to you. I'll say that again. So like everything is energy. Think about the way the animal is killed before you eat it, and then you're eating it because, you know, and they have that energy that's traumatizing and everything like that, and then you're literally eating it. You are picking up that traumatizing energy, putting it into yourself. So now you're carrying that traumatizing energy, and now you have to cleanse out yourself. You know what I mean? So it's like, how about let's just skip that altogether and just eat kosher, okay? Kosher is all about the way they just kind of kill them in the most humane way possible, so that way they, first of all, don't feel the pain. Their other friends are not seeing them die, so they're not freaking out. You know what I mean? So it's just all about good energy and love and feeding yourself everything that you need. But anyways, so that's my rundown basically. So I became vegan in 2017. I explored a lot in 2017, made a lot of mistakes. In 2018, I just kind of roasted a ton of vegetables, beans. I love garbanzo beans, lentils, a great source of protein. And I just steered away from like the tofu and the processed food. And I don't eat like literally any processed food, because once I put anything processed in my stomach, I start to feel like crap. So I literally scaled everything out and figured out what makes me feel good and what makes me feel bad. And that's what I think you should do. I think you should maybe journal and write down what you're eating, and then think, how did it make me feel? You know what I mean? So, and then you'll know, like, am I sensitive to it, or should I cut it out of my diet, or keep going with it? You know, just figure it out, so that way you can come up with a really good diet plan for yourself. So that being said, let's get started on lunch. Today we're going to be making my Buffalo Cauliflower chicken wings, and I'm going to be making some fries made out of green beans. So they are my green bean fries with like a flaxseed meal as the breading. So it's a very light, healthy lunch, very easy. I'm probably going to side it with some celery and maybe some jicama slices, just so we can refresh our palates. So I'm really excited. Let's get started. Go ahead and grab your cauliflower and a knife, chop out the center of the cauliflower. Once this is gone, it's literally going to just fall apart. Just watch. We're going to go ahead and chop our cauliflower in tiny little wedges. Let's get started on our batter for our cauliflower wings. About 1 cup of gluten-free all-purpose baking flour, about a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, pink Himalayan salt, just a dash, and some pepper. add about 1.25 cups of water and mix. Cauliflower into the batter. I just grab a couple handfuls, give it a little mix, just make sure everything is evenly coated, and then we're gonna apply this to the baking sheet. When you're laying your cauliflower on the baking sheet, just try to make sure that one side is laying flat, so that way you can flip the other side and they cook evenly. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and bake these for 15 minutes at 450 degrees. Once they have reached the 15 minutes, go ahead and flip every single one of them and cook for an additional 10 minutes until everything is golden brown. While that's baking, let's get started on our green bean french fries. Go ahead and dump out your French green beans. I preferably bought the organic already washed because I like less work. Anyways, put them together and cut both sides so that way we can eliminate those ends in a speedy manner. Go ahead and break off any ends that you probably missed with the knife. Go ahead and add your green beans to a mixing bowl. Add about 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, and now we're going to add about a ½ cup of our flaxseed meal. Add a tablespoon of chopped garlic, and go ahead and give that a good mix with your hands. Now go ahead and grab your baking sheet, line it with parchment paper, and spread out your green beans evenly. Season with a little pink Himalayan salt and pop those in the oven. You can stick them in with your cauliflower wings at 450 for about 15 minutes. All right guys, now let's go ahead and start getting our buffalo sauce prepared. Add 1 tablespoon of your vegan butter. I'm using my favorite Miyoko cashew vegan butter. You can use whatever vegan butter you like. You're gonna add about 3/4 of a cup of your buffalo sauce. Add that to your pan, mix for just 30 seconds and set aside. Yay, our cauliflower wings are done. Go ahead and take all of your cauliflower wings and put them in your mixing bowl. If you used a silicone pad like me, it's pretty awesome because you can literally just lift it off and dump it in the bowl. You know me, I don't really like doing much effort and I like things to be really easy, so maybe you should probably go invest in one of these silicone pads because they're awesome. Grab your buffalo sauce, dump the entire thing all over the cauliflower wings, give it a good mix. Then we're going to go ahead and pop those back in the oven for another 20 minutes. starving. I'm so excited about these. Oh yeah, really spicy. When I normally make cauliflower wings, I will season them a tons of different ways that are much healthier than this. I was just feeling some heat today. I think that the flaxseed meal actually tastes pretty good. It's a pretty good breading for the fries if you want to try it. This jicama, by the way, is so refreshing. Like, it beats the celery like any day. It's just, I don't even know, it's just like a bite cleanses your entire palate. It's just like, it's so juicy. It like quenches your thirst and helps with like the heat of the wings. And it tastes really good, so definitely go out and try this. So anyways, thanks guys so much. Go ahead and subscribe and like for more videos. Next Wednesday, I'm going to be bringing you one of my very favorite healthy recipes. So be sure to tune in. Until then, see you later and have a beautiful day. Bye.